All right, we are live. We are horned up. Let's talk some Vikings, baby. Lopez has got a new fancy hoodie on here. So
I've
happy.
had this one for multiple shows now.
Years,
Senior Bowl's
years.
over. East West Shrine Bowl is over. We got free agency we got the Super Bowl first, and then free agency is on the horizon. Hell yeah, it's a great time of the year. It's a great time to be alive. It's a great time to be horned up.
Yodelay-hoo, yodelay-hoo.
Are you that thing from The Price is Right?
No, that was a different. I mean, it's close, but a little bit different. We got Nitzberg in the house. Harmsy, Davey, Mike, Ashley, as always. Bob, Viking Funeral, T-Bass.
Breaking news from the boss man. Breaking news that's going to get your parts tingling. Another fresh out of the shower, wet toilet seat dump kind of day. Oh, I thought he was up fresh out of the shower. I didn't quite read it all the way.
Fresh out of the shower, wet toilet seat dump kind of. Ugh.
Oh, that's the worst when you're like having an emergency in the shower and you got to sit down with a wet ass.
Emergency in the shower?
Yeah, haven't you ever done that?
No, not disgusting.
Shitting with a wet ass was the worst thing ever.
All right.
Boss man knows.
Yeah. Matamita, what's going on? Julian Marker, Mason M. We'll give her a minute or two. Let
everybody saunter in here.
Saddle up.
Super Bowl. We're talking a little Super Bowl. Make our picks.
More so what's on the menu, because nobody gives a shit about this game.
I think I care about my boards and my lines, my parlays. Underdog.
You can't afford that.
You're not putting a lot of money in.
Oh. 8 likes, Ashley. Let's get everybody hitting that like button hot and heavy.
Yeah,
I can't wait for free agency.
I know it needs to come soon.
I can't wait. I'm not even going to work. I'm going to sit at home. I'm going to wait for the videos, and I'm just going to put these things on instantly, one after another.
Jesus, you're going to have a stain in your chair. Big sweat stain.
Julian, I'll be at the Tea Puppies game on March 1st. Against the Sacramento Kings.
Wow.
I bet Julian will be there. Have to meet up for one of those fancy Miller Lights, as always.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he will be.
Oh, he will.
Is he always there?
Mm-hmm.
I think he likes to go to a lot of Lynx games.
I don't know about that. I know he likes to go to Timberwolves games. All right, let's do this. Let's talk some. God, see Julian Marker. I'll be there.
He'll be there. Right?
My seats will probably be much worse than yours.
No, I'm pretty sure Julian. He's like he gets the box seats. He don't go for anything less.
That's what I said. Mine will be much worse than his.
Yeah,
super bad.
All right, let's start with some news and nuggets, huh?
Let's start with some news and nuggets. What is on the list?
Well, Justin Jefferson. I don't know if it's because he's done with the Super Bowl or what, but he's been all over the radio waves today. With some interesting quotes about his contract, about his quarterback. Basically, he just says he wants to be part of an organization that truly wants him and gives me what I deserve. I want to break the bank. I feel eventually the Vikings will do what they need to do to have me in the building, but I don't really know at this very moment. Only time will tell. And he also goes on to say how grateful he is for Minnesota for picking him, making him the 5th receiver taken. And he just says he wants to do everything. He gave everything he can to the organization, and of course he wants to stay. So those are I was trying to concise that a little bit as I was reading it, but there's a couple things to take away from there from Justin Jefferson today.
He said all the right things. He didn't say anything weird, anything like bold. He said all the right things.
He did. Again, and he said, only time will tell. I don't know at this moment. He's being honest there. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what's going to happen. He's not the one talking to the GM, to his agent. I mean, his agents are obviously relaying stuff to him, but they're the ones doing the negotiation. He doesn't know currently. The only thing that was a little bit interesting was I don't like when he starts saying how grateful he is for being in Minnesota and all this stuff. To me, there's a hint of goodbye in that, and that makes me a little bit uncomfortable.
Drama queen, he ain't going bye. I mean, of course he's grateful. He's sucking up. He's kissing ass. Hey, thank you for taking me. Now pay me.
I don't know.
No, you're reading too much into that one.
I not even reading. I was getting slight hints of it, and I just was like, ugh.
Nah, he did a ton of interviews today. He was put on the spot, and you know what? Every answer had a little different take to it. So maybe he was trying to mix it up. He's trying to show some love to the Vikings. I didn't get that feeling. I did see when he said that, but I didn't get that feeling at all. I did get the feeling he definitely wants to get paid, which is
Well,
obvious.
he deserves to get paid. He does say, of course, I want to stay. So that's good too. He's mentioned too, I think, how he's always called Minnesota home, considered Minnesota home since he's come into the league. So that's huge. So what do you guys think? I see a lot of he's not going anywhere in the comments, and that's what I think too.
And also, he another interview, he was talking about how much he wants Kirk Cousins here.
Yep,
couldn't be any clearer on that. So it'll be very interesting to see if his tone changes come March, and all of a sudden Kirk Cousins is a Falcon. Like all of a sudden he's like, oh, I don't want to sign here. Kiss my ass. So that's when something big like that happens. That's when I'll be paying more attention and nitpicky about how he answers questions.
That's why you sign him next week after the Super Bowl. Let's get it done then.
Well, they can't say, yeah, don't worry, we're gonna bring Kirk back and then not bring him. I mean, we don't want to piss him off that way. So he's gonna know what the plan is.
Yeah,
they're not gonna big pull
fat,
the wool over there.
Fat ass check. He won't give a shit about Kirk anymore.
He will not care.
But he did say too, like you mentioned, like working with the same quarterback, how nice that is, and how having to go through with the new quarterback sounds like it kind of be a pain in the ass for him. So.
Well, it was a nice way of saying the quarterbacks you had out there after Kirk got hurt sucked ass. That's the nice way of saying it. He basically said it was horrible, and it was. We had to watch it.
We did watch it, and oh god, that was brutal. All right, let's go to some other Vikings news today or this week or whatever. We did a video on this one, but the Vikings were at the Senior Bowl, making it very, very well known that they are willing to trade up in this draft. Do anything they can. They'll put anything in their mouths, any orifices they can to move up into the top 3, get a quarterback. Again, just curious what you guys all think about that. Is that good business? Was it everybody already knew that to begin with? What are your opinions on that?
T-Bass and Niners have the best running back in the league, and they didn't draft him.
The true MVP.
True. The funny thing is, hit that like button as you are coming in. Let's go, baby. And let's get 12,000 subs before the draft. Let's do it.
Davey says no trading up.
It was funny. One of the videos we did about the trading up, we had a couple comments, and they weren't Vikings fans, and they said, like, every channel who covers a team is doing the same video. Everybody's saying they're going to trade up, which is true. It's not just the Vikings, like, oh, the Vikings are a team. It's just like we're paying attention to that. Like every team is saying we're going to trade up. Any team that needs a quarterback, we're going to trade up, or we're going to trade up and get Marvin Harrison. Trade up. So, I mean, it's just that time of year.
Well, it's not just the Vikings you mentioned, but I think some team will probably trade up into the top 3 before draft day. Yeah. So I'm curious that it's going to be to the number 1 overall spot. Will the Bears move out of that again? We'll see what happens there, but I wouldn't be surprised what happens before draft day. Well before.
Yeah, I mean, just did the NFC North roundup, and Nick from the Bears fans, all they want to do is trade out of that pick. They want to get so much comp for that thing. So that's and the Bears probably are kind of on the same page. They hit the jackpot last year with the Panthers. They want to do it again. They want to keep just stockpiling those number 1 draft picks.
They sound greedy, really greedy people.
That's what I told them. I said, you're very greedy.
I'll put you over my knee, and spank your bare buttocks. All right, and the last bit of news. This was really kind of.
So T-Bass has a good point here. I would rather re-sign Kirk for 2 years and trade away the next 3 years. I mean, these are probably our 2 options. So there's not really anything else unless we're going to sign like Ryan Tannehill.
What if we did? Well, yeah.
I mean, this is what we're looking at.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, if you're in full rebuild mode, which T-Bass, let me know in the comments. It feels like he's in full rebuild mode and like, let's build up some players. I mean, rebuild mode to me is like, it starts with a quarterback, right?
Well, it should. And you look at where the Vikings are. I mean, the rebuild really, other than a quarterback, you have a ton of pieces on offense that a lot of teams don't have when they're rebuilding. Defense is where you need a lot of the work here. That's where the Vikings, I think, to me, they really have to do a lot of investing, whether it's free agency, the draft, build up this defensive side of the football, because that's the real issue with this team right now.
You know, it'd be funny is if we re-sign Kirk for 2 years, then we give up the house to go get that top 3 quarterback.
It might happen.
To let him sit behind Kirk for 2 years. We may never see T-Bass again.
I don't know what he'll do. He'll just
cry.
OD on some go on a meet and get the shits really bad and never see him again.
He's got tough guts.
I don't know. I think he's had a solid shit since '86. All right, so last night, I don't know if you saw Twitter, it was kind of blowing up. Quacy getting a ton of shit about saying that he uses PFF as a tool in his evaluations. This was really setting off almost a firestorm. Everybody just ripping it. This guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing. He relies on PFF to make all of his choices in the draft. So getting a lot of heat, Quacy, for saying that.
Ratman in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Listen, I got some very strong thoughts on this Quacy PFF talk. If this gets your panties in a bunch, man, you're just looking to be mad at the world. You don't think? I mean, they didn't go into detail. I mean, he said he uses PFF as a tool. Yep. The hell doesn't. If you're, I mean, give me a break. If you're mad about this, you just hate Quacy. You want to move on from Quacy, and you just want to be pissed off about the Vikings. It's like this is nothing. This, if he was like, you know what, I use a PFF simulator, and that's how I decide. Like I follow along the draft, and whoever tells me is next, I draft. That's different. He said I use PFF.
Yeah, and he probably has 1,000 other tools he uses that he cross references with. So yeah, everybody uses it. Every team in the NFL uses it. This was a non-story, but one that got blown out of proportion by the Quacy haters.
Yeah. It's so stupid. I mean, I'm not even a big Quacy guy at this point, but like when I saw that and I saw everybody getting so mad, it's like, dude, come on, man. It's so weak to get that pissed off.
Yeah, it was absolutely.
I want him to go along with this, and on draft day, I want them to post something, and he's got like the simulator up just so he can feed off of this and get everyone just pissed off even more.
It would be hilarious. It would be absolutely hilarious. All right, so that's basically your Vikings news and nuggets that we are going to talk about tonight. Let's move on to the big game, the Super Bowl. We got the 49ers and the Chiefs this Sunday. Well, who we got? Who we got in this one?
Who do we got? Who do you want to win, and who do you think is going to win? That's what I want to know.
Let's start with who do you want to win? Who do you guys want to win?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted the Ravens to get in. I didn't want the Lions to get in, but the Ravens-Lions would have been a sweet game. I think this one will actually be a better game. Like, this is going to – I don't care. Well, we'll see what happens in the comments, but this is going to be a good game.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good game. We got Niners. We got a couple Niners vaginers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Everybody wants the Niners.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are getting sick of the Chiefs.
Boy, I'm going to shock the world, I guess.
Bob Sacamano wants Andy Reid to win.
Is that Andre Reid's brother?
Mm-hmm. And Jake Reid's cousin. Oh, Purple and Gold wants KC.
KC.
Oh, we got a new member of the Quacy Hater Club. That's Norsefius.
Really? I missed it. What the hell is
Quacy done?
Sign me up for the Hater Club.
What the hell is he done?
Well, it's fine. It's fine to hate him, but I wouldn't hate him because he uses PFF. I would hate him because his draft picks kind of suck. That's why I would hate him.
Yeah.
All right. So who do you want to win, Lupagus?
I want the Niners. I just, again, and it goes back to the Chiefs. And I love like they're a new dynasty. I mean, I respected the Patriots when they were so good for so long. That's so hard to do, to be a dynasty nowadays. You got the best quarterback in the league in Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. But when they were bitching about the fucking Bills game, it just really rubbed me the wrong way and just a bunch of fucking whiners. So I'd like to see them lose. So I'm going to go with the Niners in this one. I want them to win.
You want the Niners to win?
I want the Niners to win.
Who do you think's going to win?
I think the Chiefs are going to win. The experience there with Patrick Mahomes, all those guys being to this game, this moment so many times or so. And that's what I think. Brock Purdy's first Super Bowl, I think that might be an issue with him. Lights might be too big, maybe make some mistakes. So I think it's going to be the Chiefs. I like the experience, and I think that's going to show in this game on Sunday.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs will win. I want the Chiefs to win. I love me a dynasty. I love when the Niners were winning in the early 90s. I love when the Cowboys were winning, the Patriots. The Rams had their little run there. I don't know. It's just, I just got to respect it at some point.
Yeah.
And yeah, Andy Reid's so damn good. And I think they will win. I mean, the Niners are they're on borrowed time, baby. I mean, they should have lost the last two games. They're on life support. They're not going to get away with that shit against Patrick Mahomes. I think that'll be the biggest difference. I mean, the Niners, it's very evenly matched teams, but the Niners do not have Patrick Mahomes, and Andy Reid is so damn smart. So, and I'm not, I want the Chiefs to win. I want them to win. I don't care how many times they show Taylor Swift. It's not going to get me mad. I don't care.
It doesn't bother me. I
bothers a
get
lot
more
of people.
I got more upset when you'd see like Mike McCarthy for the 1,000th time on the sideline, or Wade Phillips. They always show his dumb look, just going like constantly.
That's
I mean,
because he would always just make the dumbest challenge in history. And they'd be like, wow, I can't believe he just challenged that.
It was like even when he was like not even a D coordinator, he was like the D line coach. Like late in his career, they just show him. Frumpy
Either
ass sitting
way,
over there.
I don't really give a shit who wins at all. What's I want to see in the comments? What's your go-to? Wings, some serious thing of nachos. I mean, what's your go-to on Super Bowl Sunday as far as your grub? I bet Tim Voss is just like nothing but a stack of cigarettes. Heater after heater.
He just drinks water off a wet toilet seat.
It's gross. Why would he do that?
I don't know. It's his go-to.
Let's get up. Hey, if you're watching, hit that like button. Ashley really wants us to get up to 45. Do it now. Nacho wings. Is that a thing?
I don't know. Maybe he's supposed to have
did he miss a comma?
He might have.
Because if nacho wings are a thing, this needs to be investigated.
Nacho cheese dip for Harmsy.
Arms, I expect something a little more creative than just nacho cheese dip. That's it? Do you even have chips? Cuban cigars, hors d'oeuvres, as seen on my show. Yep, hit up Lord Duncan's Rock and Roll and World Food Chat. It's beautiful. I'm still expecting an invite to be on that show. Has not come yet.
I think those are just pigs in a blanket.
Viking Funeral, if you're eating bugles, he's
just doing that to bring back an old topic. Brett Merritt, thank you very much, sir.
Brett. All NFC North team list? I'd be game for that. I like that.
Could do that.
Thank you, Brett. Appreciate that.
Tim Voss dropping down a challenge right now.
That sounds like a regular Tuesday evening for him. All right, let's move on from the Super Bowl. I think we all agree, like, nobody really cares what happens.
I don't have a go-to food. I mix it up every year, so I don't even know what's on the menu yet.
I'll be doing some wings. I mean, wings and pizza, just pretty much the standard staple. Let me throw something a little goofy in there.
Well, let's reach down and grab some mail.
You've got mail.
So good.
You've got mail.
Not quite done with that sip yet. So had to hear another moan, which is fine. You hear that moan all day and all night.
David Ditter says, we're idiots if you don't take McCarthy at 11. We take McCarthy at 11. My TV might not be in my house anymore. It might be in my yard.
Oh, boy.
Lunchable nachos. Those are good. Tiny little.
They shouldn't be as good as they are.
Tiny little chips. All right, let's go to the mailbag. We got a lot of them. First one, how many more years until Quacy is fired? Lupagus?
Well, here's the thing. Like, I think if he drafts a quarterback, especially if he trades up and gets one, I think that gives him maybe another year or two. If he doesn't, let's say he doesn't land, he extends Kirk Cousins and he moves down, whatever, and we have another subpar season, I think the seat starts getting hot after next year. So it really depends on what he does this offseason in the draft. But I think anywhere from 1 to 3 years is max right now, assuming he fails, you know.
Yeah, if this year's is, I mean, for some reason it's a disaster, then he's here for 2 more years regardless. I'll just say it that way. He's not going to be gone next year.
Unless it would have to go really, really bad.
Unless we trade, unless things get absolutely insane. If we were to bring back Kirk and bring back Daniil Hunter and just go back all in and we go 4 and whatever, then it's hot. Mm-hmm. But I don't think that's going to happen. So he's going to get himself another year or 2. But even if we draft a quarterback and if this year's kind of gross, next year doesn't really show. I mean, he's gone 2 years. So if we're thinking he's gone after next year, we're
I don't think so.
All right, next question. Would you double dip trading back or taking defensive line twice in the first 3 picks?
Yeah, I'd be 100% for that. Is he considering edge part of the defensive line there or not? No. You look at the whole season, what were we saying? We need to get better in the trenches. We need to get better in the defense. We need more talent up front. So, yeah, I'm 100% for that. If you trade back, get someone, maybe Byron Murphy, dealt with T'Vondre Swift, another big Michael Hall from Ohio State's rising up. You see him going early. Leonard Taylor, another guy in the second round. I'm fine with it. I actually like that. That area needs the most improvement. So you bring in some talent. I'm on board for doubling up on the D-line.
What part of your body do you think needs the most improvement?
Oh, I don't know. Probably my tits.
Yeah. Yeah, you got some milkers. I think they're nice, so.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you for
welcome.
that.
Next, double dipping on D-line. Yeah, if you've seen any of our mock drafts, we do that a lot. What kind of ripple effect do you think it would have if the Bears and draft wide receiver first overall?
You start on that one.
I hate the fact that they would get Marvin Harrison. The dude is going to be an absolute monster. Pairing him up with DJ Moore, it doesn't matter who's their quarterback. Their quarterback could be throwing the ball with their dick. It doesn't matter. They're going to catch it. So that's horrifying. But if the Vikings really are trading up for that quarterback, Cardinals, baby, at 4. I mean, we got somebody to wheel and deal with, and then the price tag goes down a little bit. So I still think quarterback would go the next 3 picks, whether trades or whatever. But I would love it.
Yeah, and I think that's 100% agree with you. That's the ripple effect. Like all of a sudden now the Vikings have a really, really good, viable trade partner there in the Cardinals, and everything shakes out from there.
Shake it. Always, as you get older, give her an extra shake, or you get a little pee dribbles on your pants. It doesn't matter. It's
shake until you get hard.
Well, don't do that because then you got to do other things. But it's like a super soaker where, it doesn't matter. It's still half cocked, and as soon as you put it back in your pants.
It's even like, remember those really cheap squirt guns where they had the plug on the side of the gun there? And you really filled that thing. Even if you plugged it, it would still drip water.
Well,
that's what
I have an even cheaper gun where the plug was on the very bottom of the handle. And it just leaked out constantly.
Yeah, it sucks.
All right, we got another one. What are the chances the Vikings actually draft 2 quarterbacks?
0? Chances that it happens? I don't know. I'm gonna say like 15. Like I would like it if they did. I don't mind doubling up the quarterback position, 2nd round, 4th round, 2nd round, 6th, whatever. I think the more guys you get in there, the better chance you're going to hit on somebody. You look at the teams that have taken quarterbacks when they didn't need one. The Eagles took Jalen Hurts when they had Carson Wentz. Brock Purdy was there. They had Trey Lance, who they traded a shit ton for. They still took a quarterback late. Back to RG3 and Kirk Cousins. That was the same draft. So I don't hate it. I think it's an out-of-the-box strategy that could actually work again. So I'm for doing that, actually.
I mean, after the fact that they drafted Jaron Hall, I don't want them to draft it. Any quarterback.
I'm done with Jaron Hall. Give up on him.
I'm just saying, like, they thought they had to have this guy, and they took him, and he's horrible. So my point is, like, maybe they're not very good at drafting quarterbacks. I think it's 0% chance. It happens very rarely. You look it up. I mean, yeah, the Redskins are the big one because it was so weird that they did it, and it panned out. RG3 was fantastic until he got hurt. Kirk Cousins has panned out wonderfully. It doesn't happen very often. And when you're a Vikings team who has so many holes, you're not drafting a bunch of quarterbacks. No way in hell.
If you trade down, get an extra pick. I mean, the guy I keep going back to, I love Jordan Travis, and I'd definitely take him for a flyer, see what he's got.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like the current regime is in a place to take flyers. They need guys that are going to be on the field, like making an impact. So I just don't see it happening. Next one. Why are so many Vikings fans ignoring the running back position when talking about the draft? Or our running back room is shit. We can't go in the 2024 with Madison and Chandler. Are you stupid?
I saw this now. I don't think we have been. I felt like, don't we usually draft one in our mocks that we've been doing? I know every time I do a mock, I take a running back at some point. So I don't know. I don't agree. I don't think we have been ignoring it. Maybe we don't talk about it a lot, but I know every time I do a simulator, I'm always taking a running back.
I think it's been ignored. Just like it's a higher need than it needs, or than it's talked about. Like free agency, we haven't really talked about it. Draft, yeah, we take a flyer on we take it like a round. I mean, when I'm doing, I usually take a running back, maybe around 5, whatever. But round 5 is Ty Chandler. That's where we got him. We need probably somebody that's better than that. And yeah, I mean, Bleacher Report did an article today. Saquon Barkley, top 5 landing spots. Vikings smack dab in the middle of that thing. I mean, it's just nothing but chatter, but yeah, we need a running back. It should be higher.
Well, again, which kind of dims it for me a little bit, is just the fact, I don't trust the running game right now. The line couldn't get guys over the holes open.
We got a little breaking news here. Just win one.
Yeah, I saw that breaking news a little bit ago. Okay. I don't know. The other thing I think is just the state of how it went. Just the design, the execution. It was just so bad. I don't know if just the player is enough to fix it. Something else has to happen, and it hasn't yet. So and then also the play caller, KOC, just doesn't call a bunch of running plays. I don't know if he ever will. So is it that important to this team? That's the other thing. How important is it to this team to actually have a quality runner with KOC as your head coach and play caller? I don't know. I don't think it's that high of a priority for him.
I think the reason we didn't run the ball this year is the same reason we traded for Cam Akers. I think they looked at it and they're like, holy shit, our running backs suck. And they just didn't run the ball.
I know, but
we traded for Cam Akers, and all of a sudden we were just using him all the time until he got hurt. I think if we had a good running back, they would use him. I think they realized real quick that our running backs were horrible.
We can go back to last year when we were, 13-4. I mean, there was games where running the ball well. Even like the Giants game, I remember you watching that with you, and you were screaming about run the ball, because we weren't committing to it. I don't think KOC's ever ran it over like 21 times in one game. So I have to go back and check that stat. We had a stat man who could look at that, but he's just not a guy who commits to the run, and I don't know if he ever will. It's not in his blood.
I think if he had a good running back, he would. I really do.
I think you need to have like a new play caller, new offensive coordinator.
I don't think Wes calls anything.
Oh, I know he doesn't.
He's just
a new guy. He's got to give out the play calls.
Wasted on the sidelines.
All right, let's dip one nut into the free agents waters right now. I think next week we're going to probably start doing our position breakdowns when it comes to free agency.
Doggy.
Which will be fun to get into that. But let's just go from a little higher level here, not really high level, but maybe an over general view of free agency. Do we believe Quacy is going to actually spend some money now that we have it and make some splashy signings? He always goes for those kind of value players. Oh, God.
Hey, the minimal carries he's had with Baltimore, he looked pretty good out there.
Look, just amazing.
T-Bass is talking about how high is the priority of running backs in today's video games. T-Bass, he talks about video games and Pro Bowl. It makes me uncomfortable and also, how much he talks about them.
What's it called? The Happy Cowboy. He talks about the Happy Cowboy.
I don't know. I'd like to party with T-Bass. Something tells me he just sits and talks about how much he hates the Pro Bowl. Jim Starr in the house.
Hey, Jim.
Are we gonna spend some money in free agency, or are we gonna be very conservative?
Yeah, is he going to keep playing his little money ball, finding these guys out the rookie contracts for cheap who still have something to prove?
He wasn't playing money ball when he threw $13 million at Marcus Davenport.
He wasn't.
So I think he played the opposite of money ball.
He was feeling aggressive. He's probably drunk.
No, I think he is opening up that wallet. He's feeling the heat. Feel the heat.
Yeah, I agree. I think there will be some very splashy signings. I think, when it comes to the top free agents who are out there at the position, we're going to get one of those guys, whether that's at corner, defensive line, wherever it may be. I think we're going to get one of the big marquee free agent signings this year.
I think we're going to get multiple. I think we're going to, I think we're going to get a defensive lineman. I think we're going to get a beautiful guard. The thing with the center is Connor Williams is the only center, and he's just tore his ACL in December. Sucks ass. I hate everything about that. I think we're gonna make some big boy signings. We're gonna pull out those beautiful balls, and we're gonna be so excited.
I'm gonna drop a name, Christian Wilkins. I think he's coming home. I do.
The only reason I'm not mentioning him is because I don't want my heart broken. Because I would love nothing more than Christian Wilkins to get signed by the Vikings. And what's he projected? Like $22 million?
Shit ton.
I mean, that's not bad.
No.
You sign Christian Wilkins. And you draft Dallas Turner or Jared Verse. Ding dong, bigger.
Boom. That would be fantastic.
Erupting, as they say.
Really?
If we got those two guys, holy shit. No, I think we're gonna see some. We're gonna see some fireworks.
I'm talking like new faces, not just reinvesting. Hunter, Cousins, whatever. I was talking getting a free, a new guy.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think Kirk's coming back. Daniil Hunter, it's like what 50-50. I mean, who knows if he's coming back?
And there's going to be those signs where we're going to be like, oh, I didn't think about that guy. That's not bad. There's upside here. There'll be the ones we don't like. We know who the hell is this guy. Happens every year. I love it.
I think there's going to be a sneaky signing when it comes to inside linebacker. Everybody's like, Ivan Pace is going to the next guy in the Ring of Honor. I think they're going to sign an inside linebacker that's going to come in and actually like compete for that spot.
Yeah, we'll see. You definitely need some talent, some backup at that position. All right, so that's just enough free agency that we're going to do today. Let's talk a little bit on the draft and the Senior Bowl, as we mentioned. just wrapped up. So any prospects, it doesn't have to be a first rounder, anybody who wasn't on your radar that is now on your radar after reading the buzz, watching their practice tape, watching them in the game, anybody on your radar now the Senior Bowl's over who wasn't before?
Yeah, and it's not so much that they did good at the Senior Bowl. It's just maybe a guy that you really hadn't looked into. I mean, with Senior Bowl, East-West Shrine, it's not like these really elevate anybody. It just gets new names out there where you're like, holy shit, this guy's been good all along, I guess. I should have been paying attention to him. So that's the way I look at it.
Yeah, it's like doing a double take when Tim Boss runs out of the shower to take a dump. Like, whoa, I need to look more at this.
Doing the duck walk. Oh, please don't shit on the floor. Oh, please don't shit on the floor. Darius Robinson harms you. Yep, that's one of mine for sure.
Yep, me too.
I can't, man. If we end up with Bo Nix or McCarthy, Vikings fans are going to explode. They're going to tear each other apart because it seems like it's half and half. Everybody wants them, nobody wants them.
They're already polarizing players. Quinion Mitchell.
What I love is everybody who puts in our comments, and we've been doing the comments of the week again. We're going to be doing it every week, especially in the off season. When people just rip everything apart, but they don't have like a thought
solution or an answer.
Yeah, they don't have a solution, but they're quick to say like, we can't do this, but they don't be like, well, but we should do this. Like, at least, I mean, throw something out there. We're always out here making ourselves look like morons.
Yep. Skull 2 I said Jackson Powers. We got a
Look at Stephen B. looking handsome as usual. Van Pran, Georgia center. I'm falling in love with him very quickly. And me and Steven have been on the same page for centers probably for about 3 years now.
Really? What other centers did you guys talk about?
I'm not going to tell you, but we have been. Steven knows.
What other secrets you and Steven share?
We share a lot of secrets, but we love ourselves some centers.
All right. So who do you got? Who are a couple of your guys?
Well, Darius Robinson was an easy one. I mean, it's everybody. I mean, that's what they talked about. The dude, he's got like 35, 36-inch arms. I mean, he's insane.
Versatile.
Yeah, he's long, dong, very physical. And you can put him anywhere. He could be a 3-4 end. He could be an edge. Throw him in the middle, whatever. So it's going to be very curious. He'll be one of those guys that probably goes a lot sooner than anybody expects.
I love him if a trade back. If you trade like into the mid-20s and he's sitting there and these other guys are gone, I think that's a great spot for Darius Robinson.
Depends on who's gone.
Oh yeah, I'm talking like Verse Turner's gone, Latu's gone. Yeah, and
Ricky Stromberg. There you go, Steven. Don't be giving away our secrets, man. There was somebody before that too. Brendan Rice. So he was a good one just to love, just the fact that it's Jerry Rice's kid.
Yep.
You look at his stats, they're nothing. I mean, he's like 40-some receptions last year at USC, but holy shit. Watching those practices, the catches he was making, I mean, he's just that big-bodied wide receiver, like 6'3", 210 or something like that. I would love this dude, but I think he put his stock so high, it's like we don't have a third-round pick, and do you want to take a receiver as early as you'd have to? It's going to be interesting to see where he goes, but man, did I fall in love with that guy.
Yeah, there's a lot of receivers that showed up. I had one on my list, Luke McCaffrey from Rice, just converted from quarterback a couple years ago. Quick, shifty, obviously McCaffrey bloodlines. You love that. Can return punts. This is a guy, you put him in the slot. If you can't re-sign Brandon Powell, you got JJ Jordan Addison, him in the slot. I like that option. So Luke McCaffrey, I'm going to go back and watch a little more on him. He really
he's fantastic. I think they said like 80% of his snaps were out of the slot.
Yeah.
And his bread and butter is just those short, quick slants. Boom, 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 first down, boom, first down, boom, first down. He needs to beef up a little bit, but yeah, McCaffrey, fifth round.
Yep. Another guy too, Cam Hart, Notre Dame corner, big physical guy. He can press, he can drop back zone. I mean, this guy was sticking on receivers like glue. No one had a chance. Very physical too at the line. So Cam Hart, I'm not sure where he's going to come off the board.
He's big, right? Did you say
he's like 6'2"? Yeah, he's like 6'2". He's got some size to him. So another corner who really balled out and made a name for himself. So Cam Hart, big fan.
Who's the Notre Dame corner last year? We always fall in love with Notre Dame corners.
Who was it last year?
I think we thought he was going to go in like round 5. He might have went undrafted. He was like a round 4, round 5 guy. No, he ain't going undrafted. Keep going. Corey something.
Oh, look, you pick another guy. Yeah, Cam Hart, though. I mean, he just totally balled out, shutting dudes down.
He got a lot of love. Dylan Lobby, the running back, New Hampshire. I mean, fantastic returner. catches a ton of balls out of the backfield. I mean, he's looked at as like a mid-round guy, right? I mean, you're going to take a swing at a running back. I mean, get a guy who can do multiple things, and watching him. And then after all the love he got at Senior Bowl, I went and watched some of his, I mean, damn, this dude can play. He can play special teams running back. I mean, he didn't get much of a shot. I mean, looking at his stats in college, it's not like he was out there getting 1,500 yards at a time, but he could be a dude. He's not like he's this third down running back. He can be a number one back.
Yeah, I've taken him a couple times.
Lobby.
In simulators.
Corey Trice, that's what it was.
No, he was Notre Dame, though. He was Purdue.
Oh, you're right. But Harmsy knew. That's the best part.
Is that the guy we're talking about?
That's how well Harms knows us.
Yeah.
It was Corey Trice.
I think he ended up going like the 7th round or something. I don't know what he did.
Yeah, it was way too late. Harms, It's funny. He corrected himself, but that's exactly who I was thinking.
That's what you're thinking. Yeah. So I just did 3, but there's a ton of guys that really, I mean, again, any of these receivers, so many receivers balled out down there. I was already kind of on Roman Wilson's train. Yeah, Conkey's one. Wilson, I kind of got on his case in the national championship game, but he goes out there, he shows out as well. So you mentioned the centers. Powers Johnson was just a beast. So a lot of players really stepping up at the Senior Bowl.
Could you imagine if the Vikings took Powers Johnson, if they traded back to like 15 and took another first-round center? I mean, how would you feel about that? I want to know the last time a team took 2 centers in a matter of, what, 5 years?
I'd be like this. All right.
Yeah, but he's so different than Bradbury. I mean, he's just a mean MFer.
He is. So we're gonna bring you guys on pretty soon here and do a mock draft. So I see a lot of people dropping different prospects. One other little tidbit about the draft before we get going. Ben Lever was asked what he thinks the Vikings will do in the draft regarding the quarterback position, and he just basically said, I don't think we're gonna be able to get in the top 3. So he said what I think they're gonna do is trade back up and take Michael Penix Jr. How would you guys think about that? The Vikings did trade back up, maybe back in round 1 or maybe earlier in round 2 to get their quarterback in Michael Penix.
Yeah, I mean, that's a conundrum because you want them to trade in round 1 to get that 5th-year option, right?
You would think so, yeah. Are you trying this one again?
Yeah, I gave it a practice run.
I did it and it was faster. I don't know what was so slow.
No, I did warp speed here. It's just something new. Lord Duncan, yeah, hit that like button. How many likes we up to? We got to be over 40, right? Come on.
It never refreshes. Let's see.
Viking Funeral does not want Penix, Nix, or McCarthy.
37.
Viking Funeral, let's say we're sitting at 42. And all 3 of those guys are there, which is very possible. Would you still not like it? Just taking a little bit of a swing there?
If you don't get one there, you're not going to get one. So,
well, if they don't get one there, they just don't want them.
Yeah, and I'm pretty much out on Nix right now. He'll have to do a lot to win me back.
I don't want Bo Nix in round 7.
I haven't decided on JJ McCarthy yet. I do.
If you guys want to come on, there's the link. We're going to do a Viking 7-rounder. Keep going up, I guess.
I do like Michael Penix Jr., and especially in the round 2, I think he's worth a flyer there. The way he throws the football, it comes out with such pop, with such force. His deep balls are just laser accurate. Yes, he has some issues when he's pressured, but he's smart too. He can take off and run. He'll slide. I know he's a left-handed quarterback, and that throws everybody out of whack, but I just think there's one of the more natural throwers in this draft is Penix Jr., so he's definitely worth a flyer to me in round 2. Or trade back in the late round 1. What's that compensation gonna look like? That's the other thing that kind of worries me.
Well, I mean, if we're at 42, as long as it's not Bo Nix, I don't care what quarterback it is. Like, I'm not gonna get mad at. I mean, JJ McCarthy. I'm not a big JJ McCarthy guy, but if it's at 42, I don't care. Whatever.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, maybe we'll talk more about JJ McCarthy as we get closer to the draft. But to me, I just feel like his ceiling is just gonna be like, he makes the throws that he needs to make. Like, I don't think he's going to ever like wow you with some amazing, roll to his right, throw back left, 80 yards bomb. Or
you're damn right he will. Week 1.
I just think he's the Brock Purdy type where he's just going to do what he has to do, quick reads, get the ball where it needs to be, throw it accurately, and make your offense work. So that's where I think his ceiling is. And then second round is having a guy who's good. I mean, and not one of these elite, amazing quarterbacks that the top 3 could potentially be. Is that okay?
All right, get your butts on here. We need a couple more. So if you're watching, get on here so we can do this mock draft. I see T-Man waiting, but his name is. Oh, I think we learned T-Man's real name today.
I hope it's Herbert. Is it Herbert T-Man?
I'll never. It's between me and T-Man.
What about Stephen B?
We have plenty of secrets. All right, we need a couple more, but let's bring you guys on. We got Harmsy. You get the first pick. First round. No pressure.
Jaden Daniels.
He made the pick. It's Jaden Daniels.
Do whatever it takes.
I do love him.
We're gonna preface this by saying trades are being declined immediately. Deal?
Fine.
So we're sticking and picking the whole thing?
Sticking and picking. So there's the link right there. We still need a couple more guys on here, but Harmsy, let's see what you got to offer here. Jesus.
And you know what? You can mix it up if you want to.
Don't tell him what to do.
Well, I just give him a hint.
All right. Oh God, I already messed this up. Oh, start draft.
Oh,
we're using a new one here.
Neighbors just went. No quarterback has been drafted yet.
Oh my God, I messed up again. This is stupid.
It's really slow again.
Hold on. I gotta restart. I didn't do warp speed. I'm sorry. We got to start this over.
Well, Penix just went ahead of Daniels and May.
All right. We're starting over here. Chill out. Random.
What a shit show we are.
Okay, we're not. No. Well, that's true. But all right, let's try this one more time. Enter draft. Start draft. All right, now we're flying. All right, there, Harmsy. We're going to go best available prospects at pick 11. And
is Harrison Jr. there?
This is stupid.
This
is stupid. No, we're not using it. What's the other one?
I'm kidding about the Bo.
No, we're not using this. This is stupid. This is pointless.
PFN just upgraded theirs. It's a new layout. It's really
can't have we can't. I'm sorry. That's just stupid. We got to at least make this realistically fun. All right, we're going PFN.
Wait, you got one. God. You did one round. Damn rascal.
All right, here we go.
Oh did you only do one round?
He did.
No, I got this stupid ass ad. Hold on. 7. Boom. Fast. Vikings.
Ugh. Guy has horrible form. Ooh,
we are rejecting the shit out of these trades.
Who's on the board? I'm so nervous.
Oh. See these.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Ads. All right. So
make us better, Harms.
Hold on. Let me zoom in a little bit here. I gotta get rid of some of these.
Looks delicious.
Fucking ads. I can't get rid of these ads. This is a disaster. I'm gonna tell. All right. So here we go. We got. Oh my God.
What?
All right. We got Brock Bowers. We got Kool-Aid. We got Lot 2 Newton, Jared Verse, Cooper DeJean. I already know what he's gonna do.
They're good friends. Remember, they're really close.
No,
Nope. You guys are best friends.
Yep,
Chop Robinson, JJ McCarthy, Bo Nix, Byron Murphy.
As badly as I want DeJean, it's gonna be Jared Verse.
Jared Verse.
Boy, Jared Verse is like my number one guy right now.
I
know.
Jared Verse.
I'm going to try to make this a little bit better here. Hold on.
I think that's a pick everyone would be happy with.
Yeah, for sure.
I would be ecstatic.
Because obviously definitely no quarterback right here.
No.
These ads are killing me.
You can have to just do it this way. We can see it fine.
All right. So we're going to take Jared Verse. Harmsy, I love that pick. I love everything.
What a pick, Harms. You did well.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Good to see you, man.
Best
Take
friend
care.
Cooper's sad you passed on him.
All right, Skull TOIA is in the house. We're gonna have to read these to your old elderly eyes.
Yeah, I have it on full screen, and it's not really still showing up. Yeah,
ads are effing it up. What position do you want to see?
Is Powers available?
If he is, I'm going to reach over and give you a big old kiss. He is not. Frazier and Van Pran.
Take Van Pran.
Yeah, take him. He wants the center.
He didn't even hesitate.
I'm tired of Bradbury, man.
He's sick of him.
I love this pick. I'm all for it. If I could figure out how to freaking draft them.
Oh, it's behind the ad right now.
Yeah.
There it is. There you go.
Yeah, I think.
Give us a scoop, man. Why do you love Van Pran?
I like his size. I like his versatility. He's much more powerful than what we have already. I'm tired of seeing our center getting pushed back into our quarterback's lap, whether it's Cousins, whether it's Hall, Dobbs. We need a center with an anchor and actually has a booty who can push, because he's killing the rest of the offensive line. So, Ingram has actually improved. I want to give Ingram his credit. He's actually improved. I think the Vikings are going to re-sign Reisner. So Bradbury is the weakest link right now, and this is his final year of his contract. So they need to get. So I think Van Pran sits maybe a year, learns a little bit, and then he takes over.
Nice.
Come on, he's not going to learn anything from Bradbury, but that was nice.
Well, no, but he'll learn from Reisner maybe, because Reisner did play center. So.
All right,
nice.
T-Way, man,
right.
good
Thank
to
you,
see you, buddy.
Yep.
Love that pick.
Hell yeah, round 4.
Lord Duncan whapping
Lord
a Budweiser.
Duncan. Hell yeah.
Look at that thing. That thing looks crispy cold.
I'll get your sponsorship someday.
Yeah. You get your package yet? Should be coming maybe tomorrow.
I will check tomorrow for sure.
All right.
I did get the 6th and final McNugget buddy that I needed for the collection. So
lucky. Do a video on it.
$2 off eBay, which is a lot cheaper than the $13 adult Happy Meal that it took for the other 4.
Oh, it's adult film.
So are we looking here on how about safeties?
Safeties. Wow.
Hey, I like it. Let's go. We got Jaden Hicks, Thomas Harper, Mustafa.
I hate when he died in the Lion King.
I'll show you the just top available quick here. We got Chris Jenkins.
Yeah, I mean, I want to take Jenkins just because the more D line, the better.
Yeah, I'm shocked he's on the board.
God, defensive tackles always sneaky.
Let's see the safeties again. How were they ranked at again? Oh, all the way down to 104.
Yeah.
Crap, we can probably wait for that. Let's go ahead and take Jenkins. We just add more defense.
Nice. I like it.
Boy, Lord freaking Duncan. What's your next episode going to be on?
Well, I just put an impromptu one last night of just some old footage of my band playing for the hell of it, because it was just for the sake of having more material out there,
Yeah, for sure.
I only need 475 more subscribers and 2,980 viewing hours before I'm eligible to get paid.
You're almost there.
It'll take a few months, I'm sure.
Hey, we've been there.
Next one's going to be, I think I might make a jambalaya this Saturday, and I'm going to make some kind of a psychedelic video with those McNugget buddies. Something with evil clowns and those McNuggets, I think.
Nice.
Oh, and you asked about coming on. I want you guys to be my first 2 live guests. So anytime you want to come on, you email me and tell me what day. As long as it's like late afternoon, early evening. I usually like to have a couple cocktails when I'm doing this crap. So
right.
Oh yeah, man.
I don't want to be drinking at 10 a.m. if I don't have.
Sounds
I don't
good.
mind, but
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
We'll hit you
I'll
up.
do it
Hey,
at 10 a.m. But whatever.
Lord, hey, Dunk. I'm pretty sure our first video got like 6 views. So you're already ahead of the game, man. So
Hell yeah.
Hey, well, my haircut one, I changed the title to "Haircut Gone Wrong," and the views doubled in one day. So there you go.
Nice.
Well done, sir. Good pick, Chris Jenkins, baby.
Lord
Duncan.
I like
All right,
it.
T-Man.
T-Man.
What's up, buddy? You ready to make a pick?
I am. Did you hear what happened to Toby Keith?
Yeah. R.I.P. Toby.
Unfortunately, yes. I had a beer out of a red Solo cup yesterday.
See, I'm gonna go. Let's go defensive line.
Just going back to the D line.
D line. All right. So defensive tackles.
God, these things are so dang small. Can you help me read them?
Yeah.
With the mean
let me
bugger from LSU.
You say the
goodness.
mean bugger?
Mean bugger. Jordan, you got to fight.
Jordan
That's
Jefferson
beautiful.
is your top defensive tackle on the board from LSU.
What's his PFF? Do you know?
I don't know. I'd like to think it's like 1,000, but I don't think it is. He's the 131st ranked prospect. Edge, not much.
He'd be better than
there.
Harrison. I think he'd be better than Harrison Phillips too.
Hey, we can take him, man.
That you want?
I don't know. But I know we need defense, but you know what? Let's go. You know what? Let's go running back.
Running back.
For a running back.
Sorry about that.
Isaiah Davis, South Dakota State. Dylan Johnson, Michael Penix's boy, Ray Davis. You got some good running backs there.
Dylan Lobby.
You know,
Dylan
I'm
Lobby.
gonna go. You know what? Let's go Ray Davis.
It's going
Ray
Davis.
make him pay. All right, pick is in. Well done, sir.
to you, man.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Peace out.
See you, buddy.
Peace out. Viking funeral.
Viking.
He's ready to make this draft 10 times better.
Dude, I'm under huge pressure right now. These guys killed it.
Yeah,
really
verse center Chris Jenkins. That's crazy. In round 4, Ray Davis. You are under pressure, man.
Yeah,
dude. Your chat just made better moves than I think any Vikings GM has made in any one of the drafts they've done. So I mean,
You're right. You're right. Well, what any position tickling your fancy?
Well, I mean, hold on, go to defensive end real quick. I just want to see if that Muhammad guy is still there.
Well, we got edge.
Muhammad Kamara?
Yeah, there he is. Colorado State.
Yeah. Okay. I like him. And then one thing. Check cornerback. Check for Renardo Green.
Renardo. There he is.
There he is.
Take Renardo Green.
You want Renardo Green?
He's digging in his bag.
Dude, that guy is a lockdown corner. Go look at some of his tape and some of the stuff that they say about him. He's a press corner. He's a very good guy. I would highly recommend going after this guy.
Renato Green. This is why Viking Funeral should be a GM in the league. He's making ballsy moves. I like it.
Look, and don't get me wrong. Look, I think Penix is going to be somewhere around like a Jameis Winston or something like that. But I just don't think he helps this team right now. We got too many holes to plug to be taking a guy like that in the second round. We could go after Jameis Winston and not take a big cut out of the deal. The second round pick I don't think it's worth it.
Fair enough.
Tim Voss enjoys Green as well. So you got a Green fan in the comments here.
Yeah, he's a lockdown, dude. He's amazing.
All right, well done, Viking Funeral. Good to see you, buddy.
Yep. Let's go, boys.
Take care, man.
Go, buddy.
All right, we got a couple more picks. We got Matamidai and Steven waiting, so you guys stick around. So Matamidai, you are up, sir.
Oh my God, he scared the hell out of me.
All right, let's try to make this draft even better.
Do it. I like your attitude.
Let's see.
Any position?
Let's go defense.
All right.
Let's see what we have on defense. I'm not seeing any. Let's try wide receiver. Let's see what wide receivers.
Good idea.
I like it. I like it. I like this.
Your boy Enos is still there.
Enos is there. Enos Smith.
He took Enos last week. Oh, I like Josh Cephas.
You know what? Yeah, now you bring it up. Josh Cephas, put it in. Josh Cephas, we're taking it.
Wow, I think the last guy we got from there was David Morgan, right?
At UTSA.
All right, Josh, it was Cephas. Well done, Matamidai. Good pick, man.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
See you, buddy.
See ya.
Matamidai just sit in the dark.
Having a little bit of a tug. All right, Steven. Hey, we got
Steven,
a
how you
special
doing,
guest
buddy?
with Steven. What's going on?
This is my son, Zach. He's my oldest. And can you say go Vikings?
Go Vikings.
Let's go Vikings.
Let's go.
He's a
Zach.
2.5-year-old girl. He's already a punk, so he's doing well for Vikings pain. You know, I'm bringing him along like my dad did.
Good.
So we're well on the way. Where am I picking? The sixth round, seventh round? Which pick do I have here?
You're in the sixth round.
You might have the last pick. 178. So 6th round.
Okay, so who have we gotten so far? I can't really see the screen. It's kind of small for me there.
Let's see. We got Jared Verse. We got a center in Van Pran. We got Chris Jenkins. We got Ray Davis. Bernardo Green corner, and a wide receiver in Joshua Cephas.
Okay, so I'm picking 6th round. Let's see who's available for safety right there.
Top safety. Damani Richardson, Josh
Proctor. Yeah. Let's go back to defensive line. There's a guy I'm looking for. He might have been gone, the Alabama guy that I can't pronounce, Justin something.
No, that's him. Number 1 defensive lineman available.
Let's go with him. I think he's Tyler Fornes. He's really been liking him for the Senior Bowl too. So let's go with him. I like him.
Nice.
Okay.
Great pick. Double dipping on D-line.
I like it.
Well done, Steven.
Sweght. Thanks,
all right, guys. Have a
Zach,
good night.
good to see you, buddy.
Say good night. Say go Vikings.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Later, man. That was wonderful.
Man, how adorable was that?
We watched her mouth and everything. We did good.
We did really good.
I almost said bad words, but speaking of bad words, Yogi in the freaking house. You got the last pick.
Lucky.
Last pick, man. The most memorable.
Let's check quarterback.
Oh, shit.
It's going deep here.
I can only imagine. Let's go. Oh, my God. I don't know any of these people.
Is that all of them?
Yogi just got sick. He just got nauseous of the names that he just saw.
Was that all?
This is quarterback.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we got Devin Leary, Brennan Armstrong, Davius Richard, Plumley from UCF. These guys might be on the
Harbor
Ruth
Monsters.
Harbor.
Yeah.
You probably already
passed
got
on a
these guys'
couple of
phone
them.
numbers.
Let's just go to all. Is that the tight end, AJ Burner?
It is.
Yes, sir. Michigan.
Grab him.
Do it.
Boom.
He's like
I like
6'6" something.
Hell yeah.
Yogi, well done, sir. I like the tight
Nailed
end
it.
spot. What Harbor Monsters? What's the latest, man? How's that squad looking?
Hey, it's looking good. Right now we're at 30 players. In April, we'll have camp to get down to 15 players. 6 reserves, but looking good.
Nice.
We got
awesome,
2
man.
quarterbacks right now. Flew one in from Tampa. I just recruited a guy that was on Last Chance University, that
sweet.
Netflix show.
Oh yeah.
So he's gonna come to camp, and it's gonna be good.
Nice.
That's awesome, man. Lupagus and I are get to one of those games. Let us know when you're there so we can meet you.
Oh, I'll be at all the home games.
Hell yeah. Can't wait.
All right, man. Yogi, good to see you, man.
See you.
Have a good night.
You too.
All right,
All right,
we
there it is.
still have one more thing to do.
Are you bringing somebody else on to grade it, or what are you doing?
No, we got to do the under a minute. Underdog.
We'll talk about the draft. So overall, that was a good draft. I liked it. A lot of good names there. I got to check out this Renardo Green character.
Yeah, let me. I took the screen off quick. So Jared Verse, round 1. Cedric Van Pran, round 2. Got our center. We get Chris Jenkins in round 4, which was absolutely beautiful. Ray Davis, again, good pick. Renardo Green, I got to check this guy out. Viking Funeral love him. Tim Voss loves him, so that means we love him. Then we get Cephas, wide receiver. Alabama defensive tackle, Ebiajbi, and AJ Barner.
Yeah, I mean,
Good draft.
It was a good draft. Solid meat and potatoes draft.
No, those first like 4 picks are insane. I would be all for it.
Hell yeah.
I would be all for it. Let's go. Let's do under a minute.
Under a minute with Underdog.
Under a minute. Who wants to come on? Somebody that has not done it yet. Somebody that has not done it. I'm going to throw the link out there. You come on. You get this right. You get a lumberjack mailed to you directly from the Lupagus. So there's the link.
Smell like me too. Oh.
And I've smelled Lupagus. It's a mixture of mold and
sex.
I don't know. No, definitely not that. I'm just mostly
Cheese,
mold.
Junior Mints.
Yeah, a little bit of
sex.
cheese.
That's how I smell.
Get your butts on here. Nobody has gotten. Nobody's won this yet. So.
Nobody has won. Lord Duncan won in controversial fashion back. It was a head-to-head battle last.
Yeah,
week.
head-to-head.
This
You're
is the
right.
true under a minute with Underdog style.
This one's. I will say this one's easier than
We
they have.
did tone down the difficulty a little bit. Come on,
Difficulty.
who's got balls?
Yeah, come on. Nobody's coming on. I'm gonna text my mother here shortly and have her come on.
Oh my God, she's been sleeping for 2 hours.
Manamita, if you're still watching, get your butt on here. You haven't tried this yet. You got this. I don't think Yogi hasn't done it.
He left.
There is the link.
There it is. Who wants to win a lumberjack? Shave up them balls for Valentine's Day. Boom, 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 boom.
Or just, I don't know, resell
Mustache?
it.
Trim your
I don't
hair.
think anybody's coming on.
Hair?
Nobody wants to play our game.
Come on. Okay, you know what? If you've done it before, you can come on.
I'd say this is awkward, but I don't feel awkward. Never will.
We're as desperate as the Vikings were at the Senior Bowl. We'll do anything.
All right, I think we got somebody.
Who is it?
Oh my God, this is the perfect candidate. Look at that beard. He needs a lumberjack. Damn, the man is on. Are you ready? Look at this shit. Yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah.
Looking
All
good,
right.
man.
This is Dan the man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Dan, are you ready? Are you ready?
Ready, willing, and able.
All right. So just spit them out as you think of them. One bar will start the timer as soon as I let you know the category. All right. So last year,
hold on. So slow. All right.
Last year.
Yep.
Was 2023 or
Right.
2022.
All right. Last year, 14 Minnesota Vikings caught passes. Name 11 of them.
Running back, wide receiver, whatever.
Nick Muse caught a pass. I'm going to say Johnny Muntz caught a pass. Oliver caught a pass. Hawkinson. Justin Jefferson. Brandon Powell. Jordan Addison. KJ Osborne caught a pass. What am I at now?
8. 3 more.
3 more guys caught a pass. Alexander Madison maybe caught a pass. I mean, he really sucked, but he might have caught a pass.
2 more.
Yeah, 25 seconds. You're missing a
see.
very key, very, very key one.
Oh shit! What the hell is?
10 seconds. 2
Come
more.
on, man. You're so close.
So close. So close. So close.
God, I'm brain farting.
Oh, that's it. It's over.
Oh my God.
Dude, did he say Justin Jefferson?
He did, yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I said.
Who'd he miss?
Addison, Jefferson, Powell.
He missed Ty Chandler.
Muse, Muntz.
He missed
Ty Chandler.
Akers, Ham, Naylor, and Trishan Jackson.
Naylor was the one I was brain farting.
God, he started off with Nick Muse, the
Yeah,
hardest one.
Nick
It was
Muse
a
first.
beautiful start, man. Beautiful start. It was wonderful.
Hey, I like that guy.
Can you just
Yeah,
send
no,
the
it was-
lumberjack anyways? Look at that.
Yeah, we might need to.
Damn, man. It was good to see your
Ah,
face. Good to see you,
man.
buddy.
Thanks for coming on.
Take care, man.
See you, buddy. Nick Muse, then he goes to Johnny Munt, and I think he went to Josh Oliver. Like,
Yeah, he got the tight ends just absolutely nailed right off the bat. He did good.
Oh,
he did
man, he
very
was
good.
so close. So close.
Yeah,
All
Mike
right,
Infierno says, "Don't worry, he forgot about Jake Reed." Yeah, it's tough when you get put on the spot. There's no doubt about it.
It absolutely is. All right, so thanks for everybody coming on. Thanks for everybody watching and in the comments as well. And we'll be on next week. Until then, remember this: walrus poop is waxy and has an earthy smell, and it will float, and it can be orange or brown or even white in color.
It does. No, I've seen it.